Hey guys, I'm back with a update. So basically, in the past 3 weeks or four, I've been having severe anxiety bouts with physical sensations, excessive worry. Uh, the physical sensations have not gone away, but for the past week and a half or 2 weeks, things have been a lot smoother. The anxiety has been pretty much controlled, or like not as high or not as severe that would affect me on my daily life. I think it's because there are a lot of things that the doctor had said after my last visit that made me kind of like just be at ease with most of the things. But nonetheless, it's always there. Like it's always kind of like just in the back of your head, like, oh, is this truly anxiety or is this something else? The main reason why I say it's something else, or it can be something else, because everything, the physical sensations just arrive out of nowhere. Uh, they basically just show up. Excuse me. They show up out of the blue, just like, oh, you're feeling all right, you're having lunch or breakfast or whatever, and next thing you know, there's excuse me, there's a numbing sensation coming from your right hand, or next thing you know, there's a buzzing headache, dull headache. Nothing severe, but it's just like, oh, they just arrive. Sensations in the chest, maybe some sore muscles here and there that you're like, well, you didn't really do anything to have these kind of sore muscles. Like you didn't work out or anything, and all of a sudden wondering why your arm is a little sore or your leg is a little sore. Then you start thinking into like, you know, all these possible diseases or illnesses that you might have and stuff like that. So basically, it just ends up spiraling into some type of anxiety. Um, Other than that, basically, things have been looking all right. I've been seeing the therapist or counselor or whatever. Basically, it has been helpful because I have realized that talking, uh, probably just talking to myself on YouTube or talking to the NYC Well hotline, works when I feel very anxious or stressed about something. I just either end up calling the hotline and I get like a relief speaking about this entire thing. Uh, Most times, instantly, all the physical sensations just kind of like calm down or just relax, and sometimes they actually end up just disappearing. The headache or the sensation in your chest or your numbness in your hand, it'll just vanish. And I feel like that's a way where I'm learning how to cope, or simply talking or just having a conversation sort of about it kind of just makes this whole situation of like the sensations just kind of like lessen that, which is weird, but I don't know, it's working. um Other than that, I'm still on this crazy diet my doctor suggested. I'm not too sure if it's the Atkins diet or the ketogenic diet. but I basically have been eating 7 to 10 cups of vegetables per meal. That is practically like 5 of those Costco salads containers. I don't know what size they are, but it's a lot. And at the beginning, I was feeling like weak because I guess I wasn't eating enough. Um, since I stopped eating a lot of carbohydrates due to my type 2 diabetes. So, yeah, I mean, the diet has been all right. I'm at 237, 235, depending at what time I weigh myself. Um, but other than that, I don't know. I'm just still trying to adjust to the diet. For one moment, I thought I was losing too much weight too fast. In 2 months, I lost close to 20 pounds, and it was kind of like scare me. And mainly because of the anxiety, it's like, oh, you start thinking the what ifs, or you start thinking over exaggerating the situation. But so far, the diet is consisting of just vegetables, green leafy veggies, some type of protein, and some type of fat with coconut oil and nuts. Um, so far, so good. My diabetes has been somewhat on the low end. Usually, after eating, 2 hours later, it would be like around 130, which is ideal for type 2 diabetics. And I'm glad that it hasn't really gotten out of control. I don't think it's ever gotten out of control, but I think this whole anxiety really kicked off when when the doctors were telling me that, oh yeah, you're type 2 diabetic. And honestly, I was in shock, and I feel like I still am in a way, but I'm doing everything and anything to overcome this whole anxiety slash diabetes. Although, there's some studies here and there, they say that type 2 diabetes can be reversed. I'm hopeful that it can be, but at the same time, I want to be realistic about it. And maybe it's not reversed, but it's just the lifestyle that you choose to eat healthy, to eat right all the time, forever, for the rest of your life. Um, One of the things I do miss is like all the stuff that I would eat. Basically, pasta, tortillas, freaking rice, bread. Maybe the bread I have had a slice or two here and there, whole wheat, but according to my doctor, bread, beans, some starchy vegetables are something that I should not be eating. I hope this is gonna improve everything, not just only make me lose weight, but I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a balance, and this diet definitely does not have that balance. Um, I don't know. It kind of stresses me out a little bit thinking about like, oh, I'm going to be eating like this for the rest of my life, or I'm going to be eating like this. All the people who I've spoken to, everybody's different. Type 2 diabetes, everybody has different blood or system or in their body or whatever. We're similar, but everybody's different. Some people eat all these stuff and they go 20, 30, 40 years and they're all right. There's people who are even worse, who have like type 1, or people who have to do dialysis for their kidneys and stuff. Like that's it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I've told a couple of my coworkers, maybe I'm just over exaggerating. That this is like one of the worst diseases ever. I mean, it is, but maybe I'm just so hung up on it. Like maybe I need to just live and just live, but at the same time with a changed lifestyle. I don't drink anymore. I never did anyway, but I would have like an occasional beer here and there, and maybe in a party I would go crazy here and there. But you know I'd rather not even have a sip of alcohol just to be on the safe side. um but anyway, overall the anxiety has been at a good level. The sensations come and go. I don't know, just kind of makes you wonder, or makes you want to like, or makes you wish that you could just kind of like not have these sensations and just be normal, like anybody. But what is normal, right? Anyway, I'm over here looking for parking. This can get a little annoying, looking for parking at 1:37 in the morning. But anyway, um, but yeah. So I guess I'm gonna upload this and see where it goes. All right.